and I decided I started them, and I'm going to finish them.
New PR, 500 pounds. I'm the strongest heavyweight in existence. No spot. Let's go, champ, man. Let's go, champ. This is it. Come on. Lightweight. Lightweight. Come on. Ooh. There you go. You got it. Down low, better play, better pick. Ever since I moved up to the heavyweight division, Tyson Fury been real quiet. Tyson Fury, where the fuck you at, pussy? Boom!
Gary, is there anything on this table that you think all? Maybe I'll honestly do the draw. No, you don't. I have to do the draw.
Jake Paul, the YouTube sensation turned boxer, is once again making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Known for his larger-than-life persona and outrageous antics, Paul seems unable to resist stirring up controversy at every turn. Now, with the biggest fight of his life against boxing legend Mike Tyson fast approaching, Paul has found yet another way to grab attention, by mocking the man many consider one of the greatest fighters of all time. In typical Jake Paul fashion, he's launched a series of viral clips that have caught the attention of both fans and critics alike. These videos, featuring Paul in a ludicrous fat suit, show him pretending to train in the most unorthodox way imaginable, lounging around, eating fast food, and acting as if he couldn't care less about the upcoming bout. To no one's surprise, the clips exploded online, with millions of views and countless reactions. But while Paul's fans are used to his trolling and don't take him too seriously, Mike Tyson is not laughing. Tyson, the former heavyweight champion, has made it clear that he's not about to let Paul make a mockery of his legacy or the sport of boxing. After an already heated press conference, Tyson was reportedly furious about Paul's antics, and it's no secret that when Mike Tyson is angry, things can quickly take a dangerous turn. In a recent interview, Tyson didn't mince his words. "I'm not here for the games. Jake's going to pay for every joke he made. I'm going to hurt him in that ring." The tension between the two fighters is palpable, and this only adds to the growing anticipation for what could be one of the most talked about fights in recent memory. So, what exactly has Jake Paul done this time?
New PR, 500 pounds. I'm the strongest heavyweight in existence. No spot. Let's go, champ, man. Let's go, champ. This is it. Lightweight. Lightweight. Come on. Ooh. There you go. You got it. Down low, better play, better pick.
55 McDoubles, 25 fries, 100 nuggets, and 15 shakes.
Actually?
In his latest series of viral videos, Paul decided to lean into the stereotype of a lazy, out-of-shape fighter. He put on a fake belly, mocked traditional training methods, and seemed to make a joke out of the entire process of preparing for a professional boxing match. In one clip, Paul is seen feasting on dozens of burgers and fries from Wendy's, while in another, he's shown going through a McDonald's drive-thru, ordering an insane amount of fast food. The message Paul seems to be sending is clear. He's not taking this fight seriously, or at least he wants the world to think that. It's all part of his ongoing attempt to troll Tyson and grab as much attention as possible in the lead-up to the fight. To add to the absurdity, Paul posted footage of himself in the gym, pretending to lift what he claimed was 500 pounds. But anyone who knows even a little bit about weightlifting could tell the weights were fake. The bar didn't even bend under the so-called heavy load. Social media was quick to call him out, with many fans and boxing enthusiasts questioning whether Paul is taking the fight seriously at all. However, as ridiculous as these videos may seem, this is all part of Jake Paul's strategy. He's built a career around creating viral moments and getting people talking, whether they're laughing with him or cringing at his antics. By trolling Tyson and the entire sport of boxing, Paul is ensuring that he remains in the spotlight, generating as much buzz as possible. But this time, many are wondering if he's gone too far. The response to Paul's latest stunt has been mixed, as is often the case with the polarizing figure. His loyal fans see it as another example of Paul's irreverent sense of humor, a continuation of the persona he's cultivated over the years. they appreciate his ability to keep things lighthearted, even when he's about to step into the ring with one of the most fearsome fighters in boxing history. To them, it's just Jake being Jake, stirring the pot, creating controversy, and keeping everyone on their toes. But for many others, especially those within the boxing community, Paul's actions have been seen as disrespectful. Training with fake weights, stuffing his face with fast food, and pretending to not care about the fight are all viewed as insults to the sport and to Mike Tyson himself. After all, Tyson is not just any opponent. He's a legend. His career is filled with iconic moments that have cemented his place in history. Paul's antics, some argue, are making a mockery of everything Tyson stands for and everything he's accomplished in the sport of boxing. While Jake Paul is out here playing the role of the class clown, Mike Tyson is taking this fight very seriously. Even at 58 years old, Tyson has shown in recent years that he still possesses the power, speed, and instinct that made him a champion. He has been in the gym, training hard, and preparing for what he views as a legitimate boxing match. Tyson has faced some of the toughest opponents in the history of the sport, and he's not about to let a YouTube star-turned-boxer disrespect him in the ring. Tyson's career is the stuff of legend. He became the youngest heavyweight champion in history at just 20 years old, a record that still stands today. His knockout power was unmatched, and his ferocity in the ring struck fear into the hearts of his opponents. Who could forget his 91-second knockout of Michael Spinks, or his brutal demolition of Trevor Berbick, where Berbick could barely stand up after being hit by Tyson's devastating blows? These are the moments that made Tyson a household name, and they're the same reasons why Jake Paul should be taking this fight far more seriously than he appears to be. Even though Tyson is older now, his instincts haven't faded. His body may not be as young as it once was, but his mind is still sharp, and his knowledge of the sport is unparalleled. He knows how to hit, and he knows how to win. If Paul underestimates Tyson, he could be in for a rude awakening when they step into the ring. Tyson isn't playing games. He's coming to fight, and he's coming to win. The excitement surrounding the Tyson versus Paul fight is through the roof. Tickets are selling out fast, bets are being placed in record numbers, and the media coverage is non-stop. This is shaping up to be one of the most talked about boxing matches in recent memory, and it's not hard to see why. On one side, you have Jake Paul, the brash, young YouTuber who has defied the odds to build a career in professional boxing. On the other, you have Mike Tyson, a bona fide legend of the sport, looking to prove that he's still got what it takes to compete at the highest level. For Jake Paul, this fight is about more than just proving himself as a boxer. It's about solidifying his place as a legitimate fighter in the eyes of his critics. He's already made a name for himself by defeating other influencers and athletes, but Tyson represents a whole new level of competition. If Paul can somehow pull off a win against Tyson, it would be the crowning achievement of his boxing career. But if he loses, and especially if he loses badly, it could spell the end of his time in the ring. For Mike Tyson, this fight is about pride and respect. He's already achieved everything there is to achieve in boxing, but the idea of a YouTuber mocking him and his sport is something he can't let slide. Tyson is fighting not just to win, but to defend his legacy. A victory would remind the world of his greatness, while a loss could tarnish his legacy, even if only slightly. In Tyson's eyes, this fight is no joke. It's a serious challenge, and one he intends to win. As the fight draws closer, the tension between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson continues to build. Paul's viral videos may be entertaining for his fans, but they've only served to anger Tyson and add fuel to the fire. With both fighters preparing in their own unique ways, it's impossible to predict exactly what will happen when they step into the ring. Will Paul's brashness and confidence be enough to overcome Tyson's experience and power? Or will Tyson teach the young upstart a lesson he won't soon forget? One thing is certain, this fight will be unlike anything we've seen before. Whether you love Jake Paul or hate him, there's no denying that he knows how to create a spectacle. But in Mike Tyson, he's facing his toughest challenge yet. Fans around the world will be watching closely to see who comes out on top in this battle between the old guard and the new. What are your thoughts on Jake Paul's antics? Do you think he's taking this fight seriously, or is he setting himself up for failure? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more boxing updates. G reasons.